We got some new shoes, boys. We got some new shoes. Just popped the shit out of my goddamn foot. Yesterday's crash out was monumental. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody's probably gonna be like, "Oh my god, Frostbyte, don't you got rage baited." I did not get rage baited. I lost my voice a little bit because I was fucking shouting at the damn near top of my lungs. But yeah, no, I was dying internally. I had a bunch of shit to say. I got it off my fucking dome. And yeah, we will not be having this crash out again. Because if I have to have this crash out again, I'm going to absolutely throw a fucking fit. Yo, what's up, DePrisma 3 Boom? Soy Sigma? I don't even know what that means. But like I said, I lost my voice a little bit while there. The higher pitched voice will probably be coming back. This stream has nothing to do with the crash out. I just wanted to address it and say, yeah, fuck you. If you watch the stream, you'll understand the struggle. I'm aura farming. I don't know if you're aura farming. I'm definitely not aura farming. The drip today it's kind of cooking. I'm kind of cooking with the drip today. Hold on, let me move y'all over. Look at this drip. Look at the drip, Rusky. Ow, my fucking foot! Ow. Let me pop that fucker back. Okay. The drip today is insane. Okay? We bought new shoes the other day, so we're not rocking the 2005 recession. Your voice is cranky. Yeah, my voice today is low. I'm not trying to have it low. I promise. It's not intentional. Today it's low because of the fact that it's just today. I hurt my foot earlier. I was screaming and having a fucking crash out yesterday. So today my voice is a little lower. That is one side effect. Where's my little brother? I moved out. This is my new apartment with my uncle. He pays the majority of it, so I guess it's his new apartment. Kitty, my cat. Yeah, we moved out, chat. So little brother ain't here anymore, or at least he's alive. I don't know why I said it like that. He's alive. He exists. He's just not. He doesn't live with me, guys. He lives with my mom. My mom has him. So, yeah, anyway. After yesterday's crash out of the fucking century, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go get us some food. I'm kind of hungry. I want a breakfast item. I'm hella hungry, so we're going to go and get us some food. Right now we're sitting at 5... 6, 7, 8, 9. What was your crash out about? The crash out was about a lot of things. 10, 11 and some change. So the crash out was about a bunch of shit. Basically, yesterday I was having a very shitty day. So when it came to the crash out, I yelled at the goddamn top of my lungs damn near. Yo, what's up, Lil Cat? What's up, CJ? What's up, Fidian? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We're about to go get us some food, by the way. We're about to go get us some food. But no, the crash out yesterday, I can ear rape scream. No. I wasn't ear raping anybody. I was yelling. Not necessarily at the top of my lungs, but I was keeping a compressed yell the entire time. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that crash out, that monumental crash out, because honestly, it was pretty valid. The crash out itself was valid. The crash out was because of the fact, do a fat line for us? No fat lines for y'all. Only Mafta. I'm kidding. I don't do drugs. I'm kidding, Chet. I don't do drugs. But no, the reason I crashed out was because I was having a shitty day. A manager, like a new manager, was not being professional in any way, shape, or form, causing me to mess up at my job, and then she was blaming me for her messing my job up, right? And because she wanted to wave her fucking dick around. That's what that crash out was for yesterday. And then on top of that, a band member of mine we're not even going to talk about him right now because that's going to cause another crash out. Anyway, what we're going to be doing today is going to get some food because I'm hella hungry. How old am I? I'm 20 years old. We are going to go get some food, so you come with me. Y'all like the shirt? Y'all think the fit is good? Look at that. Got a Mandalorian on our back. Look at that shit. Yes, sir, Jet. What do y'all think? Jet? W? Cat. I love you, kitty. Are you 33? I just said I was 20, numbnut. What are you talking about? Anyway, come on, guys. We're gonna go get some food. Do I have my keys on me? Okay, I do. Do I have my wallet? I do. Cool. I came for the rap battle. You think I'm having okay, what type of rap battle you think I'm having? You sound like a demon. I don't know about demon. I lost my voice yesterday from yelling. So it's a little lower than normal. Normally it's not this low. I swear. Nice cat, thank you. I appreciate it. But not. I lost my voice a little bit yesterday. I heard about Lambos. You mean Lambos? I don't have a Lambo. I have a shit box. I think I need to pop my foot because this motherfucker hurts when I step on it. But that's fine. Looks like we're not driving very far. I guess we're not walking very far. We're more driving than anything. Yo! The fuck is a Labubu? What is a Labubu? Chat, what is a Labubu? I roasted someone? What'd you roast them with? What was some of the roasts you hit them with? Now we got some new shoes. We got we got a bunch of tips yesterday, which I'm going to be using today to go get myself breakfast. What kind of car do I have? I have a fucking Chevy Sonic LT. A 2012 Sonic LT. This thing does not have air conditioning. It's hot as fucking here. It has so many goddamn problems with it. It looks like an SUV. Nah. My big sister have a baby. It's a girl. I want a boy. What? What are you talking about? I don't think anybody was talking about that specifically. Alright. I have siblings. I actually have a couple of siblings. I have 3 sisters, 1 brother, and if we count the stepbrothers, because there's not really stepbrothers anymore, just because of the fact that, like, their dad went to prison for trying to kill me. Well, went to jail for a little bit, and then my mom divorced him. So the step people, I don't know if we still count them as step siblings. If they no longer... I'm gonna count them as siblings just because, like, I've known them for so goddamn long. At this point, they are siblings. You know? But they're older than me, so I don't think that really counts, though. But no, I've got a few. If that's the case, then 4 extra, so that puts me at 5 brothers, I think. No, that puts me at 4 brothers. 3 sisters, 4 brothers. If that's the case. I hate you. Remember that kid that banned from stream? Banned from stream. Which one? I've banned a couple people from stream. MD by Gaming Studio, Frosty. Remember me? Welcome back, Kicket. Welcome back. I'm not gonna lie, I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to sugarcoat or anything. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember. I got questions. You got questions for me? Like my guy, MDY Gaming at Night. Oh, last night? You mean last night? When I was crashing the fuck out, I drank beer. Okay? Oh, last night when I was crashing the fuck out. Yeah, no, we're not talking about that tonight. This is a completely different stream. We are not crashing today. There's no reason to be crashing out. I'll read that long ass sentence here in a second. From when you were obsessed over non-existent jawline. What do you mean non-existent? My jawline is immaculate. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? My jawline is immaculate. Better than your jawline, that's for sure. Come on. I'm 12 years old and drink beer, so broski. Then don't drink beer, broski. It's as simple as that. Where you live? The big old state of Texas. I said I was in school. Okay? That doesn't give you... If you got banned yesterday, that's because you got banned, broski. If you got banned yesterday... I did not see anybody get banned yesterday because I was crashing the fuck out and was not looking at chat in any way, shape, or form. So if you got banned yesterday, you were probably doing something you weren't supposed to be. And if you weren't doing something you were supposed to be, it sounds like you deserve to get banned. Just because you're younger does not mean I'm not allowed to ban you. Can you give me a nickname? How about I give you the nickname Primus? Prime. Big Unk. No, you're not Big Unk. You're not Big Unk. My guy, stay in your fucking lane, man. For the love of God, stay in your lane. Remember me now? I changed my name. Oh, welcome back, McKay. Yeah, I do remember you. What did you say? I said Prime, damn it! Prime. But yeah, no, we're gonna go to Taco Bell today. Get us a thingy. Good. See, I remember people. I don't remember when they changed their name. I remember people. A different nickname, please. I was angry when I asked you if you're religious. I'm not. I am not religious. There's no reason for me to be religious. But we're gonna go Taco Bell. Get us a number 10. Dr. Pepper. What's my nickname? Well, you gotta give me a second to give you a nickname. Damn. Gotta like think of one, my guy. I said just... What? Broski, you gotta use English for me, please. What is my nickname? I'm probably just gonna call you McKay. Your nickname is McKay. MYD. You don't have a nickname right now. Prime 3D Boom. We'll just call you Boom. We're gonna call you Boomy. We're gonna call you Boomy. Your nickname is Boomy. Because I feel like calling you Boomy. Sick motorcycle, broski, sick. And me? You're just MYD, broski. You're MYD. Because I'm not gonna call you MDY. You're MYD.
That's not how you say my name. I don't care. That's your name. You're McKay. You're McKay. Okay? Crash out. Bruh, crash out. Look, Boomy. Boomy, calm down. Calm down, Boomy. Bruh. Guys, y'all asked for me for nicknames. I'm having a crash out, and your crash out is about you say my name. Little cat? Frost, just want to say hey and hope you have a great day. Thanks, Mac. I appreciate that, my guy. I appreciate that. Can be mod? No mod. No mod. I don't give out mods really anymore. The only people I give mods to are the ones where, like, I don't know, they pay for it or some shit. Or I, like, legitimately trust them. Like, they are one of my favorite people, like, people that watch my stream. For example, Siegfried. My boy Siegfried is a goat. Then you got Fixing Benjamin, also a goat, broski. Goat. They give off goat energy, okay? They're GGs. Okay? They are easily my two favorites out of all of you. You're not even gonna lie. They be in the Discord, they be in the Discord, man. They funny, they cool. We don't talk about Banana anymore. We don't talk about him, that fucking stalker. Mac K. It has an A. I know. I gave you a nickname of McKay. Oh, but I'll be a good mod. No. I don't need any more mods, guys. I have a buzz cut? Not great, my guy. Where is Timmy? Timmy moved, man. Timmy moved states. He is no longer in Texas, my guy. Unfortunately. He moved away. We still keep in contact, but he moved, man. Timmy moved away, otherwise he would still be here. So, to replace him, we got Big Unk. He's been on stream. He goes by George Fab. And he goes on, at least on the Discord. But Big Unk, we live with him. So, we just no longer have Timmy. Timmy is gone. That is not his real name, by the way. Just Timmy. Welcome back. Is it 1843 there? It is 1042 here. 1042. 1042. AM. So it's still 1042 no matter where you look at it. Be sure the lights that stop me on turn. Fuck. I'll turn to stone and try me when I'm on. And so I tell myself I'll be strong. Timmy left Texas. Frost manager may not be sexist, but damn the audacity. Frost comes with the sweet, spicy, and the taste of audacity. Exactly. Nah, that lady, she came with, she had the audacity, fucking audacity, to try and mock the shit out of me. The audacity. You're not good at singing? Not today. Again, I've lost my voice, so it's not, like, today is not good. I swear I'm pretty good normally. Got you, fam. I appreciate it, broski. 1140 here. I'm Vulcan. Having a seizure. Oh, shit. Look, Vulcan. Somebody move him onto his side so he doesn't have a seizure anymore. So he doesn't choke on his own spit while he's having a seizure. So he doesn't get brain damage. Be sure the lights that stop me turn to stone and trap me when I'm on. And so I tell myself I'll be strong and dreaming when they're gone. But yes, Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, we're about to enter the we're almost at the Taco Bell. Okay, we're almost at Taco Bell, which is where we're going to get some food, broski. Broski. God damn, my phone is on fire, broski. Chat. How y'all doing today anyway? How's everybody doing? I know it's been a couple of days. Arby's is better? We're getting a fucking breakfast item. I ain't going to fucking Arby's to get dick, okay? That's why they say we have the meats, because they trying to dick people down. They say they have the meats. I'm not trying to go for that type of meat, broski. I'm trying to blow up a goddamn toilet bowl, okay? Try Arby's or KFC's. We're not going to fucking Arby's. KFC maybe. We ain't going to fucking Arby's. We're going to Taco Bell. Get me a number 10. That fucking grilled cheese burrito. Okay? We're going to get ourselves a grilled cheese burrito. Because I like myself a grilled cheese burrito. Okay? I'm trying to get some food. So we're going to park. We're going to go inside. And we're going to eat. Okay? That's it. That's what we need to do, okay, chat? Damn. Fucking Arby's. You think I'm going to fucking Arby's? They don't even have the meats like that. They don't even have the meats like that. I hope everyone has a great day. I miss the weather in May. It's hot. I want cold weather so I can play. I don't know about that, Chief. Cold weather sucks ass. Hey, yo. Now you look at me, okay? I'm telling you. That's what Arby's is for. You go over there and you get the meats. The meats. Okay? I'm not trying to go over there and get the meats. Okay? I'm trying to get myself a taco. Or a burrito. W Live. I appreciate it. We're gonna go up. Get ourselves a burrito. And then go home probably. Maybe even do a workout stream. What y'all think? Workout stream? We're gonna go outside, get ourselves some food real quick. Like some people hate the cold. Yeah, that's like everybody. Order $5. Drink. Shows. Okay, I'll tell you guys. Which one? Okay, so, ooh, should we try the new hot? Should we try the Diablo sauce, chat? Should we try the Diablo sauce? Should we try it? I'm thinking we try the Diablo sauce. Let's add one on there. Actually, we're gonna do the heat challenge all the way through using. Actually, no avocado sauce. I don't like avocados. Brings my order to 12. Order now. See. You got the big case here. Oh wait, we're not a member. Skip. Okay, cool. Cash. Pay at the counter. Okay, cool. We just wait for the counter, people. Right now we got, I think, 11 bucks. We have 11 bucks, so it should work, Chad. It should work. Iconic Taco Bell feeling. Those are black sounds. Good. I'm surprised they change all this stuff so that you can do it yourself. I have 200. Yeah. Oh, we're all broken here. That's alright. That's alright, Chad. If I ran out of water, will it fall? Well, if you ran on water, yeah, probably. Water. Well, you'd be sinking, not necessarily falling. You're already at a surface. 436. Well, normally I would have a lot more. Like, normally I'd be at least 200, but hard times call for hard measures. We're on the camera. But yeah. Desperate times call for desperate measures, as they say. Sell you my car for 200. Wait, going to roll cat for 300. Wow, so I need to clean that. Down to that. Oh, much better, much better. 4K. I'm just trying to pay for food. Ginger bro, am I drunk? I don't know if you're drunk. You better not be. It's like fucking 9 a.m. for you. My phone is on fire. Do I hear 350? Why? I think we should have went through the... I think we should have went through the tractor. I'm just trying to pay for this food. It was like, what, 10 bucks? Break it down a little bit. Frosty, what? Well then, why don't you act like one that's wild? Frosty, because I want you wild. Sorry, we'll wait. It's early in the morning. They're probably having like a whole bunch of people come through right now.
Eso, go ahead.
I just wanted to stream, guys. Crunchy ass ASMR food eating. for us to do an ASMR. Sure. When we get our food, we'll do an ASMR.
Ahí está. Sí.
I just want to give to my own. Just came to share love and hospitality. Go for us. I'm off. All right, you have a good day, Mac. Have a good day. Thank you for appearing on stream. Okay, let me just redo this then. I guess I'll just do another time and then burrito. We'll just do another one of these, so then it doesn't. Extra season, regular season, extra short. We'll go this way. I'll do that. We'll just use our onions. Thank you. Okay. Then I don't know why that one was so much more cheap. Drinks. Dr. Pepper, large, and then sides, outside. This one, at the cart. Check out. Skip all of these. One. We're gonna try them all. Next. Okay, $9. I don't know how it came up cheaper over here. Okay. That's fine. Skip. Got it. Remove card. Cool. Sale capture sale complete. Alright. Never seen. Alright. Now I guess we just sit down somewhere. We're gonna sit down over here. Right in front of everything. Drink beer. I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know about that. I ate a poisoned apple. Damn. So I guess we aren't keeping all this for now. We're gonna be eating a little bit of food today. Now the thing is I think probably later on this week, probably about like tomorrow, we will be doing what's it called? DoorDash. We will be doing DoorDash. What's up, Polyfish? How you doing, my guy? Welcome back, Polyfish. How you doing, my guy? Well, I'll be okay. I doubt you ate an actual poisoned apple. Those don't really exist today. You can usually just eat an apple. You mean a rotten apple? And even if you ate a rotten apple, you'll be fine. You will be okay eating a rotten apple. You will be a-okay eating a rotten apple. Snow White type situation. Snow White looking ass. Alright? Also, thank everybody for the likes. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Freddy, calm the hell down. Calm the hell down, Freddy. Please, for the love of God. Got 8 likes somehow. But yeah, no, so yesterday's crash out I think was pretty fucking valid. Okay? I know a lot of people probably thought that was a controversial take. I don't think so. But yeah. Fuck all that shit. That was actual hell. Actual hell. We're gonna be waiting for our food to get here because I'm hungry and I want my fucking burrito. But I know damn well right now they are busy. Yeah, we should probably went somewhere else just because, you know, they're busy and I don't want to make them more busy than they already are. So whoever walks up, whoever hands me my food, we'll give them a $2 tip because that's all I can really afford right now, unfortunately. But they're doing an okay job. I think that for the Taco Bell that works here, they're doing pretty okay. Uh-oh. The hairline. It's receding. Oh no. I'm kidding, chat. My hairline isn't receding. This gets pulled back more than the rest of it for some reason. But yeah, no. The crash out yesterday, I think, was completely valid. A large portion of people are gonna be like, it wasn't valid. It was valid. It was valid. Shut your damn mouth. That shit was valid as fuck. Very, very valid. the disrespect of that manager, the absolute disrespect was insane. Insanity on how insane that the disrespect was. I don't think y'all understand. When you're trying to not yell at somebody and your manager comes up and makes a big fucking deal out of it and tries to like mock the shit out of you in front of your fucking face for trying to not scream and into their fucking ear, yeah, no. We're not having all that. We're not having all of that, okay? I almost body slammed a fucking bitch yesterday. Body slammed. I almost became Usain Bolt with how fast I was gonna fucking trip her ass up. Yo, have a girlfriend and are not in the same school. You mean you have a girlfriend and are not in the same school? I was not in the same school as her, but what are you talking about? Speak a little more English, my guy, because that is not proper grammar at all. I'm not sure what you even said here. Yo have a girlfriend and are not in the same school. I was not in the same school but as her, but broski, you gotta think before typing. Like just a small, just a smidge, or think as you're typing. And if that's you thinking as you're typing, you need to think a little harder. Just a smidge harder. So I can actually read that without having an actual aneurysm. I think I had like a dyslexic overdose right there, reading that. Oh my god. Trying to read that was like reading straight up, like chili with my eyes. It was awful. I'm not trying to. Number 3. Number 3. What a burger. Number 3. What a burger footless. So I'm gonna assume paying with cash is just not a thing anymore over here, which is fine. We'll just not bring cash outside unless it's through the drive-thru. But like, other than that, it's fine. Because it's a drive-thru, you know. A worker walked up and just sat there. I think there's a thing in front of me, but that's fine. I'm using this mostly because there's echo, and you'll be able to hear it more. But how are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? How's everyone's day been going? I know mine's been been having a fucking aneurysm since yesterday. Crashing the fuck out. It looks like you look tired. Because I am tired. I'm extremely tired. I normally don't wake up until like 1 p.m. Not even gonna lie. Been working. Chilling at home. Home alone. Wild. Oh, that's me. Let me walk over and grab my stuff. Hell yeah. I wonder if they put all the sauces in there. We're gonna get ice. And Dr. Pepper. Do you mix sodas? Sometimes. Sometimes when I feel like mixing a soda, I will. Alright. More of these. It's not necessarily extra large, but it is a large, so we're just gonna put it on there. Look at that, guys. Straws. Alright, chat, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready to chow the fuck down? Do you mix sodas? I do sometimes. Get some Popeyes? What are you talking about? Why would I want Popeyes when I could have perfectly good cinnamon? Like, look at these cinnamon sticks. I wonder if they're thinking, like, it's 11 a.m. Why are these fuckers here? Yo, what's up, rebuilding rides? How you doing, guy? Look at this monster. Look at this guy. I was watching yesterday, were you? So you saw the crash out? That's alright. When he was crashing out, that's alright. It's just a little bit of a crash out, don't worry. Don't worry. I swear that does not normally happen. Oh my god, I can't even get this in my mouth. Now I was crashing the fuck out, dude. I was having a fucking aneurysm yesterday. They did not put a single sauce packet in there. Not even one. Yeah. Exactly. Fuck that. That was... No, it's more the mocking. Look at this fucker. Look how good that looks. Oh my god. This one's looking good. I don't know who made this one, but they need a raise. They need a raise. Delicious. Extra sour cream. This shit is delicious. Big busted. Look at that, chap. Look at that. This thing do look packed. Normally it is not this thick. I don't know who made it, but thank you, whoever made this. This is a good burrito. Not sponsored though, not sponsored. I wish I was. Taco Bell. Sponsor. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. This is a good burrito. This is a good burrito. Oh yeah. And they densed the fucking cheese on this. Here's the bottom color. Look at that. Look how good that is. Look. That thing is fucking delicious. This thing got motion. Siegfried, my guy, what's up? What's up, man? Welcome back. This burrito has motion, guys. Motion. It's making money moves. Oh my god, guys. Also, thank you everybody for the likes. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. You know, I've noticed something. I've noticed while streaming, likes, I know they don't really matter all that much. They're just likes, right? But also at the same time, it shows me you guys actually enjoy watching the videos I make. Yesterday's crash out was more because I figured you guys would like watching me have just lose it on stream. There are times when you kind of have to lose it at some point, you know? Ah, damn it. But yeah, no, I was losing my shit on stream. I figured you guys might like watching that because, you know, people like watching other people crash out, and I was justifiably crashing out. Like, I downed that burrito. I downed that fucking burrito. We're about to down this large Dr. Pepper too. Spicy. It does have a small kick to it, I will say that. But now guess what we have? The little cinnamon spires? Is that what this is? The little cinnamon sticks, spirals. Cinnamon twists. Is it weird or not weird? I'm white and I love Popeyes. It's not weird. It's a restaurant. Are you trying to be racist right now? I just ate lunch too, sipping on a sweet tea. Yes, sir. Mine's a Dr. Pepper, so mine's a little crisp. Twists, my guy. Yeah, I had to read it for a second. I'm Asian and I love Popeyes too. Exactly. Popeyes is just good. They did not give me any of the sauces, unfortunately. I was really hoping we could go through all of the sauces at once. Nothing racial about it. Exactly. Nothing racial about it. You just gotta have Popeyes. Sorry, we were running out of shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at, we just downed that drink. And now we're about to down these fucking cinnamon twists. So, I guess I should do an update on the game that I've been making. Update. Had to restart. Because Unity updated. And I was like, you know what? I might as well get the updated version of Unity and then just transfer everything over. Unfortunately, none of my shit transfers over because they updated the code base. So the code that was being used before does not work now. Got abducted by aliens and they tried to eat Popeyes while I was getting probed. Well, it is American though. Okay. I had to update, I had to restart. So I have to restart from day one again. Which is unfortunate because I put a lot of hard work into the first one. So, this shit might never come out. I'm also not good at video game development. I'm not even going to say that I am. Unlike Pirate Software. Speaking of Pirate Software. My god, man. My god. It's taking you how many years to make this game? And you're shitting on other people because you can't code well? My guy. What are you talking about? I don't code that well. I'm not gonna lie. But even I code better than what he was coding. Like, goddamn, what are you doing? My car runs on Popeyes Premium. Premium Popeyes? What is Premium Popeyes? I still haven't looked into that guy. Yeah, no, he's a fucking idiot. He can't code. And on top of that, he's over here being like, I've been in the space for 20 plus years. And how many games have you actually put out? You put out one so far. One full game. And the rest of that time you were either playing World of Warcraft or trying to make, what is the game, Heartbound? My god, you can't even make a knockoff of Toby Fox. What are you talking about, my guy? Like, if you're gonna make a game that's a knockoff of something else, at least look at the other code to see maybe how to recreate it. All he's doing is changing a couple of the sprites. That's what basically he's doing. Whatever bound it is. Making a game like that should not be as difficult as he's making it to be. But he's making it more difficult for no other reason than to make it difficult. And then he's like, well, I have to make sure it's right, and all the art and stuff like that. My guy, none of your shit runs correctly. It's not good, it's not running quickly. If you have sprites that are over a certain size, those won't run correctly. Hell, you said you had a game that cannot be pirated. It got pirated literally less than 24 hours later. And all they had to do was a 4-second click. My guy, what are you talking about? You can't pirate my software. All I need to do is change your ones to zeros. Your shit stops working immediately, and then I'm able to pirate it, okay? I don't want to pirate your game, because your game is ass. That's it. I'm not going to try and say that my games are good. I have not made a game quite yet. I am currently working on my first game. And helping with a second. So you guys might get 2 games in 1 year. I'm hoping to get the game done by next year. Because this year is just flown by, and I'm already having to restart. So that's what y'all are good. And maybe a Souls-like game? Maybe. Potentially, maybe. Souls-like game. Based on a story that is almost as old as I am. Y'all might be getting a Souls-like game. Souls-like. Not this year. But it might be in development. All I really have to learn to do is animation. That is like 90% of my issue is animations. Oh, and world building. I am really bad at world design. That's all I really have to do. Also, thank you everybody for the likes. I really appreciate that. What about the Five Nights at Freddy's? I'm not even gonna lie, I forgot about it. But I can try and finish it tonight. I just gotta give it better. I just gotta make it look better. I'm sure I can recreate it in less than a night. Less than even that. Because it's not hard. All you gotta it's a barely moving screen. With a couple of nothing in the game moves. Nothing in the game actually moves. And if it does, it's not real animation. Nothing that I can't just go in and code up or down, World design? What does that mean? I assume it's the setting or the theme of the game. What is it? Okay, so when I say world building, right, it depends on world design. Okay, the design of the world is where everything is. Because initially in a video game, you don't have any of the assets. So an asset is basically the stuff you see. So if I wanted a pipe on a wall, I have to manually set the pipe on the wall. If I wanted a building, I have to manually recreate that building out of squares, which is incredibly difficult, especially if you don't have this thing called snapping, which basically just makes the thing pop on to something else and make it on side. So you have to get the exact pixel dimensions for every single item and line them up perfectly. Yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. It is just setting everything and making it look like an environment that is realistic. What code language do you use? I actually prefer to code in Python, but right now I'm coding in C++ because of the fact that that's just what Unity runs in. But yeah, it's pretty much exactly what you think it is. It is extremely difficult because a large portion of the time you'd never have the assets you want. Hardly ever. Exact fucking dimensions? Oh my god. Yeah, you have to have exact dimensions. Otherwise it looks bad or looks weird. Now for walls and stuff like that, those are a little bit easier to do just because you have the exact dimensions usually on the side. And you can generally do stuff. And there are plugins around it, but I never use the plugins because of the fact that they're very difficult to understand. At least for me anyway. To me they are difficult to understand. So I haven't been using them. I know that they're probably the way I'm supposed to be using them, but I don't. Also, you have to make sure that they don't have an action that you can do on them. For example, a door. How am I supposed to make a door? Yeah. So that is called the door problem, where is the door interactable? Can I move through the door? Can I see through the door? Am I allowed to go through the door? What's past the door? What is on my side of the door? Are there multiple doors? Does that door lead to another door? What type of game am I making? Well, my personal game is, it's called Dead District Teeth and Bullets. It's a video game where you shoot zombies and God. You fight God in a Twisted Metal, quote-unquote tournament as supervillains trying to survive a zombie apocalypse that God created to kill you guys off. And, yeah, at the end of the game, you'll be trying to kill him. It's not necessary. It's very on the nose with its ending. You will find the ending very fun. In fact, you will find one of the world events that I'm going to be putting in there so fucking fun. Straightforward plot. Yeah, it's got a very straightforward plot to it. It's a very straightforward plot. I'm not sugarcoating it. I'm not throwing small little details in there for you to try and find stuff out. I mean maybe, but that'll be something that's like not detrimental to the entire thing. But it's a multiplayer game where you get to fight your friends with superpowers. I think that's pretty fun. And the mortals get thrown out the window because canonically you guys are just bad people. You are villains, super villains, I might add. Some of you might be superheroes if you wanted to be, but I think I'll make that a separate level. Yeah, it's going to be the gameplay. The story is straightforward. If I wanted to put story in there, it's mostly going to be like a world event, kind of like how Fortnite does their world events, where you just have something going on and the game revolves around that. I will add several maps depending on where you are in the story. So right now, the first, I think, like 4 maps I guess I'm going to be doing is the Abandoned Mall, the Frozen Dam, the Falling Building, and Deep Cell. If you guys don't know what Deep Cell is, it's basically a prison for supervillains. That's basically what it is. I have a couple others, but I'm not really going to talk about those just because... Oh, and then the Twisted Metal Arena. That I'm just putting that one in there because I love Twisted Metal. It's inspired me, so I'm putting the arena in there. That's where you're going to be playing your first game. And yeah. And if you play that map, you'll automatically get a skin for a character. I might get sued over it, but I really love the game, and that's why I want to put this character in. So it's gonna be like oh, it's not actually him, but it's him. It's I don't know if you guys know who Sweet Tooth is, but I'm gonna be putting him as one of the like as a skin you can buy, just because I personally really love the game. Am I allowed to put it in? Probably not. But it's a free game. It's gonna be free, honestly, because there's no reason for it to be worth money, especially since it's my first game. There's no real need for it to be an $80 game, especially if it's potentially bad, you know. Lol. Yeah, I'll probably ask the people. I'll be like, hey, can I just put him in? They'll probably say no, but I'll make them a secret option. Don't worry. Or like a skin in like the files where you can edit it if you want. Because at the end of the day, there's gonna be somebody who's gonna like hack the game and be like, yeah, look, let me mod it, right? And they're gonna put it in there anyway. So why not just give them it in the files anyway? Be like, oh, well, I put it in thinking you guys were gonna say yes, so I quote unquote took it out. You guys are probably gonna destroy the game anyway. Just make it slightly different. Well, what I'm probably gonna do is because he's just a skin for a different character. So he's not actually named Sweet Tooth, he just has a Sweet Tooth skin. The character I'm thinking of is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy, but he's made of fire. Like, his entire ability is just fire. He has a fire chainsaw. He can turn things into fire. POV, kids want mom and dad to leave the house. You know what time it is. That's funny. Wild. But he's based off the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So what he is a guy who was a flaming pig skull with a flaming chainsaw. So you guys know Ghost Rider. Imagine him, but instead of a motorcycle, he's got a chainsaw and he's built like Sweet Tooth, right? So the Sweet Tooth skin will be changing his pig head out for the Sweet Tooth mask. That's it. That's the only difference. Like, it's legitimately just a skin to make him look like Sweet Tooth, just because Sweet Tooth is one of my favorite characters in a video game. Alright, cool. But yeah, that's the reason I'm doing that. I don't know who Pig Secret Manhunt is, I'm not gonna lie, but the reason he's got a pig mask is because, again, he's just Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I know the story because I've been on here. Hello there. Any Easter eggs or secrets? There probably will be a couple of Easter eggs and a couple of secrets. I know that there will probably be... So the middle... I'll send it in the Discord. Alright, no problem. You just send it to the Discord. Also, if you haven't joined the Discord already, someone put the Discord in chat, please. For the love of God, put Discord in the chat. I'll pin it. Yeah, no. there are going to be a couple of villains in there that I really want. For example, there's one called Malware. He is an electric type guy. He is going to be so fucking cool. Hazmatter, my personal favorite. My personal favorite. He has antimatter. There's a non-playable superhero that will be... Okay. I guess an Easter egg will be like Easter eggs to other video games that I really enjoy. And then if there's a secret, I'm not telling it to you right now, but there will be some Easter eggs and secrets in there. You will be able to find them, I swear. Oh no, I got permanent wrinkles on my head. Oh no. But there will be permanent, like, secrets and stuff like that. Probably something that you could probably wear for finding the secret. Gives you, like, cosmetics. That's what I'm thinking. It's just making it cosmetics and stuff like that. Maybe even not just, maybe even just weapons. I think those would be kind of cool. There will be a little bit of lore put into there, like on how stuff happened, why they have superpowers and stuff like that. That's just kind of a given, because I've already fleshed out the rest of the universe. I've got several games, quote-unquote, lined up if this one is successful. If it's not, then it's its own standalone game. But if it's successful, we can get that, we can get the ball rolling on some other games that will not be anywhere near what the last game was like. I'm talking their games. Or random Google Map coordinates to make your own digital rabbit hole. Ooh, that could be cool. I think that could be cool. I'm not gonna lie. Why? I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure what happened there. Alright. Pin message. There we go. Much better. Now it allows me to pin the message. I think that might be cool. I think that might be cool. Random Google Map coordinates that make us dig our own rabbit hole. I think it'd be really cool if, like, maybe cosplay. Maybe I can add some, like, cosplay features in there, where if you, like, dress up as, like, your favorite supervillain or something like that, you guys get, like, certain secrets that are given to you or something like that. I think that might be cool. Give, like, interaction with the actual story, you know? Maybe, like, if I like your new, quote-unquote, supervillain, I can put it in the game. I think that'd be really cool. If somebody, like, dresses up as their own supervillain, then they get their own supervillain added to the game. I think that would be pretty cool. Now, I may change the name or something like that, but I'll make it under, like, custom or something like that, like, new villains, the new 52 villains or some shit like that, like, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking putting some other things in there would be kind of fun. Some Easter eggs, I'll probably reference a bunch of other video games like Doom, stuff like that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Obviously, I haven't fleshed all of that out yet, so there hasn't been a whole lot of development on that aspect yet. I gotta finish the main game first, and the main game is killing off zombies. But I want to make that a very unique experience to, like, most other zombie games, so that's why I'm gonna have like, vehicles at some point. Yes, also, by the way, when you play as, I think I'm calling him Cinderface. When you play as Cinderface, you will be able to turn vehicles into fire machines, which will be so fucking cool. Alright, you have a good day, little cat. Also, join the Discord if you haven't already. Join it, please. Join it. The Discord needs more people. But yeah, I think adding a couple of those things in would be fire, dude. Like, imagine getting into a motorcycle and it automatically catches fire and turns into the fire version of itself. Some players try to find a way to glitch out boundaries where they just find assets floating in infinite abyss. Oh yeah, I might add something like that. Right now, the map, I'm gonna say this. Beware of gravity in this game. Beware of the gravity. Because there will be Alright, I'm gonna spoil this. I'm gonna spoil it. I know. I'm sorry. I really like the way that Deep Cell. Play Deep Cell a lot. play it a lot. I want some people to play Deep Cell, which is, again, the supervillain prison. Because when Solar Flare, the guy who has the power of the sun, goes there, just know, all hell is gonna break loose. And that is gonna be, like, a very important moment for you and the players, because now you will have not just zombies to fight off, but a prior hero. One that might even make Kratos seem less of a crash out. That's all I'm saying. This man is going to make you rethink how, this man is going to make you rethink how bosses work. Because you will not be winning that fight. You won't be winning that fight. In fact, if that ever happens, when that overpowered character, you don't get to play him. But he will definitely be beating the shit out of you. He's a boss character. And I'm probably going to make him like an optional fight, where you can, like at any given point, if you want to relive that experience, there'll be like a tape of some kind called, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but something along the lines of like Meltdown at Deep Cell. That's probably what it's going to be. Because that is going to be the man that, beats the game. I'm not even going to make the main characters that you play as beat the game. Because at that point, what's like, oh my god, it's a generic story. It's not a generic story in this instance. He is going to be a very overpowered character. Let's head out to my car, where it's nice and warm, and I'm not talking to an abyss. Overpowered characters. And if I'm probably gonna make other characters. I'm probably gonna make a whole lot of things happen. I just gotta add features to the game. It's a very big game, I guess I should say, because of the fact that it's not necessarily meant for the pure-hearted. If you want to play the game, you gotta get good. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't want it to be too easy for the players, and I also don't want it to be too hard for the players. I'm going to make it very hard when it comes to the bosses, because you will only be allowed to fight them once. Which means, in that scenario, if you kill off your character while playing there, you might actually lose that character forever. How was the Taco Bell order? It was alright. They forgot all of my sauces, though. They forgot all of the sauces. Every single one of them. I ordered all of the sauces except for like the avocado one. And they somehow forgot it all. I don't know how you forget all of the sauces at a Taco Bell restaurant where they give you like all of the fucking sauces. But they forgot them, so it's fine. But it's fine. But I think Meltdown at Deep Cell will probably be drive safe. I will, don't worry. We're putting the phone like right here somewhere. There we go. Where you've been? I've been just out and about. Just existing right now. Trying to stay safe, you know. Oh. Do not fall. Do not fall. I haven't been streaming lately, I'm not gonna lie. Mostly because, like, sometimes I don't feel like streaming, you know? And that's been a lot. Low-cost vaccines, 2nd to 4th Saturday. What are you even talking about? But no, I haven't been streaming often. It's my fault, not even gonna lie. But, no. I think you guys are gonna really enjoy the game. I'm probably gonna give it like, oh shit, that is a deep asshole. But I think you guys are gonna enjoy it, and even if you don't, I can change it, because I'm not like one of those where they're like, I put so much work into this. Motherfucker, I'm gonna put as much work into it as I want, when I want. And it's still going to be, like, if it's not playable by anybody, then what was the point of putting in all that work, right? Might as well put some more in to make it slightly playable for people, you know? They may want to glitch out the game, and that's fine. I think that's okay if you try to glitch out the game. I'll probably put secrets, if you can, just so I make it more of a thing where you have to restart afterward. But I'll put stuff in there. There won't be any. There might be stuff on the outside, but it's like, let's say there's a room. If you can glitch yourself in there, then you can have whatever. You can get whatever's in there. I'm probably gonna put like accessories on like certain weapons where they give you like pack-a-punch or some shit like that. I don't know. If I put stuff on weapons, that'd be kind of cool. Or like it gives it. Where it gives you the inverse of a certain power, I think that'd be cool. More of developer sandbox testing things. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I'm probably gonna have some type of developer sandbox. Man, her hair was cool. Hers was like white with black on the side. It was kind of cool. Her hair gave me Omni-Man vibes. But I'm probably going to make it to where you guys are going to be able to do whatever. I'm probably also going to make it easy enough to make mods. So I might make it open source for people. But I don't know. I think that might make cheating a super big thing. So maybe localized servers if you wanted one. Where you don't have to deal with cheating. And if you want to play with randoms, you can. I think that might be cool. Because I know how multiplayer games are, unfortunately, and a large portion of games will eventually get hacked and have those people who just play the game to win, and not because... Like, they'll play the game just to watch the world burn, you know? Which is never fun. It's never fun. So yeah, no, there will be a boss where you're not meant to beat him. You're not meant to be, so there isn't going to be a health bar attached. There may be a big health bar that you see. It's just going to be survive for a certain amount of time. And if you die, you lose that character. Like forever. You will never be able to play that character again. Which means the incentive to keep said character will be, oh shit, I can't play insert favorite character here. Now, will I be able to bring them back? Probably. I think if you're able to find something, it'll bring them back. Something like a short null sphere connected to a chain. I don't know about that. I'm probably going to make the sickles like a sickle. Like chain sickles. I think that might be cool. But again, I have to animate all this, and animating is ass. I hate animating so much. Unfortunately, I don't have other developers to help me through this, so... Unfortunately, it's probably going to take a little bit of time before any of this gets out, just because I'm not great at doing stuff like that yet. When I get better, it's probably going to get better as time goes on, but... You know... I'm making stuff. So I'm thinking the chain signals, where you're able to throw them and stuff like that, I think that'll be cool. Again, you guys have superpowers, so a large portion of guns they're not required, they're just there for more aesthetics, I guess you could say. Or if you need a ranged target. I thought about trying to start developing. Go for it. I mean, development is always good. There is not really a bad to it. The only way I could say making development is bad is when you do it wrong and then you try and act like you were like the guru of it, right? No one is truly the guru except for maybe the brackies, but that's the brackies. Like, to me, a video game just has to be fun. And if I don't even think the game is fun for me to play, I don't know what would be fun for everyone else. I think walking around and jumping on things is kind of neat in video games. But there'll be a lot of movement. For example, if you have electricity, you'll be able to go through fire. How do you start? You just kind of open up Unity. And you figure it out from there. It's really that simple, I guess I should say. You think of an idea, and you just start trying to make it, and that's kind of how you learn. I mean, learning a code base is probably the first thing you should be doing, is learning how to code in any language, really. Not like, be able to know how to code in any language. I mean, like, just start coding, like, maybe even Python. If you wanted to start with Python, that'll give you the basics for literally everything else, because Python's easy to understand. It's easy to read. It makes everything else when you read it so much easier, because you can relate it back to Python, right? And if you know Python, you know damn near every other language, right? Which makes it so much easier to learn things. Python is easy enough to learn. It's damn near pseudo code, where you're like, if this, then do this. Like, that is almost what you have to do in Python. It's if x equals 10, and then underneath that with an indentation, you put print hello world, boom, and then you have a variable named x, and boom, you automatically, a variable named x with a value of 10, and boom, you automatically have it. I only learned Java and JavaScript in school. Yeah, those are good, but those are also a little higher level. If you learn Python, it makes it super easy for you to learn how to read. Like, if you know how to read code, you can code in any other base, right? Because it allows you to actually understand what you're doing. And, for example, if I can read x equals 10, right, and understand that the letter x is just a name for 10, and now associate x with 10, so whenever I say, if this, then do this, it allows you to understand how to break things down. And if you can understand how to break things down in code, you can understand how to do anything, really. Because, again, all you have to do is know what you're reading. And if you can read it and be like, this makes sense, it makes it easier for you to code later. Now, there are some things where it's like, well, what happens when it doesn't work? That's when you just use a different type of... That's how, like in a book, where if something doesn't come across well, you write it in a different way, and it might come across better, you know? You're saying the same information. You are saying the same information, but you're making sure that the computer can actually understand you, because your computer is very literal with what it does. So when you're coding and you put something that makes sense to you, again, it's like learning a new language. Not really. I would say it's less like learning a new language, because you already know the language that you're learning. You already know what's going on. You just need to know how to read it. That's it. Like, you just need to know what you're doing. Honestly, it's really easy if you get down to it, right? Because if this, then this. While this, do this. For however many eyes you have in a system, print Y, right? So if I have 5 eyes, then it's print the eye, right? It's pretty elementary. Now, when you get up to higher level code, it then becomes a little bit more difficult to read, but that's then just going into math, which math is pretty fucking easy on a computer, because all you gotta do is know the equation. You don't have to know the answer. If you have the answer, you just need to know the equation. How do you get to the equation? By working backwards and thinking, oh, this is how this works. And that's when you just learn stuff. At the end of the day, it's just learning. And when you get really good at learning, like when you know a lot of things, game development, you kind of have to be a generalist with everything except coding. That's when you get really good at coding. And then game development becomes very easy for you, because if you can generally understand how a large portion of things work, you will excel at video game development. And I mean excel, because now you know how a large portion of things work, you just have to implement them. You don't need to go that deep into knowing how something works to know how to implement it. Because then you're eventually going to break it down. It's like a car, where you know that it has an engine, and the engine moves the tires. But you don't know how the engine moves to the tires, depending on who you are. I mean, I'm sure there's like a gear or some shit. I'm sure there's a bunch of boxes, and like the gas has to get, which causes the cylinders to go off. Cylinders are then connected to certain gears, and those gears change depending on the speed you're at. They can automatically change due to a computer in it or some other thing. I'm sure that's probably how it works. I don't know much about cars, so that's just what I would assume it would be. So it's just basic understanding of how something could theoretically work, and then that's how you put it together. Eventually, you just have to break it down. You have to be like, well, how does this work? Okay, well then how do I get that? All right, well, how do I get this? And then you just go until you feel like you don't need that certain portion of it. Like, you're like, oh, I can code this without having to need this, right? And then, boom. Not sure what happened there, but my entire thing just exploded. I'm sorry. But anyway, I do think I'm probably going to end stream here. I'm going to go onto the Discord. If you guys would like to talk on the Discord, thank you. And go ahead, press the Discord button. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and y'all stay frosty, friends. See ya. Stay frosty, friends, and bye-bye. Since my phone is overheating.